Hi, my name is Mariam Khalid Al Swedi, grade 12A from Dubai National School. Today I'm going to teach you about adding and subtracting matrices. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers in rows and columns. Rows run horizontally and columns run vertically. The dimensions of a matrix are stated m multiplies by n, where m is the number of rows and n is the number of columns. Matrix addition and subtraction has rules. Only matrices with the same dimensions can be added and subtracted. The resulting matrix has the same dimension of the two matrices being added or subtracted. And here are some types of matrices. The first one is the zero matrix, which basically the matrix is all about zero. And the square matrix, which is the rows, when the rows are equal to the columns, it's called square matrix. And the rectangular matrix is where the rows are more than the columns, which is 3 multiplied by 2. And row matrix is basically just row without columns. And lastly, column matrix is columns without any rows. Example 1. Here we have an example of adding matrices. So first step, we need to check the dimensions if they are equal. For the first matrix, we have the dimension of 3 multiplied by 3 by checking the rows and the columns, as well as the second matrix. So in this case, we can add them. And then second step, add the corresponding element and adding the corresponding elements in each matrix, which is -2 and -4. So basically, -2 plus -4, which is equals to -2 minus 4 equals to -6. 0 plus 6 equals to 6. 4 plus 0 equals to 4. 3 plus -15 equals to -12. -10 plus 2 equals to -8. 12 plus -4 equals to 8. 3 plus 6 equals to 9. -2 plus 7 equals to 5. And lastly, -2 plus 1 equals to -1. Question 2. For this question, also we need to check the dimensions to solve the question. For the first matrix, we have a square matrix, which is 2 multiplied by 2. And for the second matrix, we have 3 columns and 2 rows, which is 2 multiplied by 3. And they're not, they don't have the same dimension, so we can't solve it. We can't add them because they have different dimensions. For question 3, we have subtraction of matrices. First step, we need to check the dimensions as usual. For this question, we have a square matrices, which is 2 multiplied by 2 for both of them. In this case, we can subtract them. So basically, 2 minus -4, which is 2 plus 4 equals to 6. -18 minus 2, which is equals to -20. 20 minus -5, which is 20 plus 5 equals to 25. -5 minus 1 equals to -6. This question is a little bit harder, but we will evaluate the understanding and check our understanding from this question. First step, we need to check the dimension as usual, which is 3 rows and 3 columns, 3 multiplied by 3 for both sides. And it's subtraction matrix for this one. So first step is we check the dimensions and we can subtract them. Then subtracting the corresponding, which is -3, -5, which is equals to -8, 10, 10 minus 4, which is equals to 6, 2 minus 3, which is equals to -1, minus 10 minus 2 equals to -12, 8 minus 1 equals to 7, -6 minus 0 equals to -6, 0 minus 8, which is equals to 0, 0 plus 8 equals to 8, 1 minus 10, which is equals to 1 plus 10 equals to 11, and lastly 0 minus 4, which is 0 plus 4 equals to 4. And thank you for listening.